February 12th, 2014. Thousands of Venezuelan students my age march on the streets of our home to protest the police department that attempted to sexually assault one of our classmates. They march to change the government that has made our home unrecognizable. 2 years later and thousands of miles away, I am staring at a college senior who's sitting under a banner that screams, "Socialism for everyone." Her fingers are wrapped around the biography of Hugo Chavez, and she tells me how this dictator, this boogeyman to my cousins, this nightmare to my grandmother is the savior we as citizens need. We don't break eye contact as her lips wrap around the word freedom. So I walk up to her. I put on the same pride all my family members now wear to get out of bed every morning. And I open my mouth. And there is just too much to say. February 2015. My parents and I welcome my uncle and his family to the United States. They are all carrying empty suitcases and the burden of saving the embers of a past that no longer exists. 2 days later, I drive my uncle to a Walmart. He keeps telling me stories about when his neighborhood used to look a lot like mine. To this day, I cannot tell if he was nostalgic or mourning. 2 months later, Fox News does a segment of a McDonald's burning behind a sea of flaming palm trees. They call it Baltimore. Before the broadcast is done, the news anchor apologizes, admits the photo they had just shown had been of the Venezuelan riots 1 year prior. Is there a word for when your home becomes disaster stock footage? Can you hang it around your house? Above the fireplace, behind a locked door, could you lose the key on purpose? Can you write me a dictionary just on the feeling of loss? Have it translate every single life that gets lost in translation? Can you translate a man crying in Spanish in the middle of a Walmart to finally understand how gross it is to live in excess? What language must we die in to be worthy of a ribbon? A hashtag become a tragedy worthy of recognizing November 9th, 2016. Thousands of American students my age march on the streets of their home to protest a newly elected boogeyman accused of sexual assault. I know what it's like to experience trauma and call it déjà vu, to stand in the middle of an unfolding story having already lived the epilogue. But I stand amongst you now to march, burn, be burned, but shine despite.